There is a beautiful paradox in life. When we chase after something desperately, it often runs away. But when we relax, trust, and allow, what we desire naturally flows to us. Today, I want to remind you of a truth that can transform your life. You don't have to seek, you only have to align. Stop searching outside of yourself for love, success, or happiness. Instead, tune in to the infinite power within you. When you do, everything you desire will find its way to you. When we are constantly seeking, whether it's love, success, happiness, or validation, we unknowingly create resistance. The very act of searching for something with desperation signals to the universe that we don't have it. And when we affirm lack, we attract more of the same. This is why so many people chase after their dreams with intensity only to feel further away from them. They are locked in a cycle of seeking and frustration, never realizing that the more they push, the more what they desire seems to elude them. Imagine standing in the middle of a river, trying to grasp the flowing water with tightly clenched fists. The harder you try to hold on, the faster the water slips away. But when you relax your hands and let them remain open, the water naturally pools in your palms. Life works in the same way. When we cling, grasp, and chase, we push away what we want. But when we relax, trust, and allow, it comes to us effortlessly. Resistance is created when we focus too much on the absence of what we desire. Think about someone who is desperately looking for love. Every date becomes a test. Every interaction carries the weight of expectation, and every moment alone feels like a reminder of what is missing. This energy of desperation does not attract love. It repels it. Others can feel the neediness, and instead of drawing them closer, it pushes them away. The same principle applies to success. If someone constantly tells themselves, "I need to be successful, I need to prove myself," their energy is filled with fear and self-doubt. They may take action, but those actions are clouded by anxiety and impatience. They are not operating from a space of trust and confidence. But the paradox is that what we truly desire often comes when we stop trying so hard to get it. When we shift our energy from seeking to being, we align ourselves with the natural flow of the universe. Instead of seeking love, we become love. Instead of chasing success, we embody confidence and abundance. Instead of searching for happiness, we cultivate joy in the present moment. This change in energy makes all the difference. Think of a time when something wonderful happened effortlessly. Perhaps you met someone special when you least expected it. Maybe an opportunity appeared just when you stopped stressing over it. These moments occur because in those instances you were not seeking, you were simply being. You were open, relaxed, and aligned. The universe works in perfect harmony, and when we learn to trust it, everything unfolds in divine timing. One of the biggest causes of resistance is the fear of lack. People often feel that if they don't actively seek something, they will never get it. But this is a misunderstanding of how energy works. Seeking from a place of fear creates struggle. It leads to burnout, frustration, and disappointment. The truth is, you don't have to struggle to receive. You don't have to fight for what is already meant for you. Releasing resistance does not mean giving up on your desires. It means surrendering the need to force things into existence. It means trusting that what you seek is also seeking you. When you shift from seeking to receiving, you enter a state of ease. You become a magnet for the very things you once chased: love, success, happiness. These are not things that can be hunted down. They are energies that we must align with. To release resistance, start by changing your inner dialogue. Instead of saying, "I need this to happen," say, "I trust that it will happen at the perfect time." Instead of asking, "Why hasn't it come yet?" affirm, "I am already in the process of receiving." Shift from doubt to certainty, from impatience to trust. The more you relax into faith, the more quickly your desires will flow to you. Practicing gratitude is another powerful way to dissolve resistance. When you are grateful for what you already have, you send out the energy of abundance, and abundance attracts more abundance. Every time you feel anxious about something you want, take a moment to appreciate something you already have. This simple shift will move you from a state of seeking to a state of receiving. Remember, life is not meant to be a constant chase. The things that are truly meant for you will never require you to beg, struggle, or force. They will come naturally, in perfect alignment with your energy. Trust that you are already on the right path. Let go of resistance, step into the flow, and watch as everything you desire begins to come to you effortlessly. So many of us spend our lives searching for something outside of ourselves, believing that once we find it, we will finally feel complete. We chase love, thinking that a perfect relationship will fill the emptiness inside. We pursue success, believing that once we achieve a certain level of wealth or recognition, we will finally be worthy. We look for happiness in external things, expecting them to fix what we think is missing within us. But the truth is, there is nothing missing. You are already whole, just as you are. The idea that you are incomplete is one of the biggest illusions society teaches. From a young age, you are conditioned to believe that something outside of yourself will complete you. You are told that the right partner will make you feel loved, the right job will give you value, and the right circumstances will bring you peace. This belief creates a never-ending cycle of seeking and dissatisfaction. No matter what you achieve or acquire, there is always another goal, another milestone, another external factor that seems to hold the key to your fulfillment. But wholeness is not something you find, it is something you recognize. It has always been within you. You were born whole, complete, and enough. Over time, layers of doubt, fear, and conditioning made you forget this truth. You learned to see yourself as lacking, flawed, or unworthy. But those are just thoughts, not reality. And the moment you choose to release those false beliefs, you can return to the deep knowing that you are already complete. Think about a tree. A tree does not question whether it is enough. It does not compare itself to other trees or wonder if it is worthy of growing. It simply is. It accepts itself in every stage, whether it is sprouting, blossoming, or shedding its leaves. It does not seek validation from the world. It simply exists in its natural state of wholeness. You too are like that tree. You do not need to prove your worth, earn your place, or seek anything outside of yourself to be complete. You already are. When you truly embrace your wholeness, everything in your life begins to shift. You stop seeking love out of loneliness because you realize that love is already within you. You stop chasing validation from others because you know your own worth. You stop striving for success to feel valuable because you understand that your value is not determined by external achievements. Instead of operating from a place of lack, you begin to live from a place of abundance. This does not mean that you stop growing, evolving, or setting goals. Growth is a natural part of life. But there is a difference between growing from a place of self-love and growing from a place of self-doubt. When you believe you are already whole, you move forward with confidence and joy rather than fear and desperation. You pursue your dreams, not because you think they will complete you, but because they bring you fulfillment. You enter relationships not out of need, but out of love and mutual respect. One of the greatest gifts you can give yourself is the ability to sit in stillness and recognize your own completeness. Take a moment, close your eyes, and breathe deeply. Let go of the stories that tell you you are not enough. Release the belief that something outside of you will fix you. Instead, affirm to yourself, I am already whole. I am complete exactly as I am. I do not need to seek anything to be worthy. Everything I need is already within me. When you embody this truth, your energy changes. You stop attracting people who take advantage of your insecurities. You stop feeling desperate for validation. You stop waiting for some future event to bring you happiness. Instead, you begin to radiate confidence, peace, and self-love. And as you do, life begins to respond differently. The right people, opportunities, and experiences naturally flow to you, not because you are seeking them, but because you are aligned with them. The journey back to your wholeness is not about adding anything to yourself. It is about stripping away the illusions that make you believe you are lacking. You do not need fixing. You do not need to be more or do more to be worthy. You only need to remember who you truly are. Every time you feel the urge to seek something outside of yourself for fulfillment, pause and remind yourself, I am enough. I am whole. I am complete. The more you affirm this truth, the more you will feel it deep within you. And as you embrace your wholeness, you will discover the beautiful reality that nothing was ever missing. You simply needed to see yourself clearly. Detachment is one of the most powerful secrets to living a peaceful and fulfilled life. Yet for many, the idea of detachment is misunderstood. People often think it means not caring, being indifferent, or removing themselves emotionally from life. But true detachment is not about shutting down your emotions. It is about freeing yourself from the need to control outcomes, from the fear of loss, and from the illusion that your happiness depends on anything external. When you are overly attached to something, a person, a goal, an outcome, you create resistance. You grip too tightly, and in doing so, you push it further away. Think about holding sand in your hands. If you try to clutch it too tightly, it slips through your fingers. But if you hold it gently, it remains with you. Life works in the same way. When you learn to detach, you allow things to flow naturally. You stop chasing, forcing, and struggling. Instead, you trust that what is meant for you will come, and what is not will leave. Attachment stems from fear. It is the fear of loss, the fear of not being enough, the fear that if we let go, we will be left with nothing. This fear keeps us stuck in unhealthy patterns. We cling to relationships that no longer serve us, hold on to past pain, and obsess over outcomes. But this attachment does not bring security. It only creates suffering. The more we depend on something external for our happiness, the more fragile our peace becomes. Detachment, on the other hand, brings freedom. It does not mean you stop loving or caring. It simply means you stop needing. You love without possessing. You pursue goals without desperation. You enjoy life's moments without fearing their end. When you detach, you are no longer controlled by circumstances. You become centered within yourself. You realize that your happiness does not depend on things going a certain way. It comes from within. Wherever you think about a time when you desperately wanted something, a job, a relationship, a specific outcome. You may have obsessed over it, worried about it, and tried everything to make it happen. But often the more you chased it, the more elusive it became. Now, recall a time when something amazing happened effortlessly. Maybe an opportunity appeared when you least expected it. Maybe love found you when you had stopped searching. This is the power of detachment. When you release the need for control, you open the door for things to flow naturally. This does not mean you stop taking action. It means you act without desperation. You do your best, set your intentions, and then let go of the outcome. Instead of forcing, you trust. Instead of worrying, you surrender. You understand that if something is meant for you, it will come. If it is not, something better will take its place. Detachment is especially important in relationships. Many people believe that love requires attachment, that to truly love someone, you must hold onto them tightly. But love and attachment are not the same. Attachment is based on fear, fear of losing, fear of being alone, fear of not being loved back. Love in its purest form is free. It does not cling or control. It allows the other person to be who they are. When you detach in relationships, you love without conditions. You no longer seek validation or depend on someone else for your happiness. You give love freely and receive it without fear. Detachment also transforms your personal goals. When you pursue success with attachment, you create pressure and stress. You tie your worth to achievements, and failure feels devastating. But when you detach, you still work hard, but you are not controlled by the outcome. You trust the process. You understand that success is not just about reaching a destination, it is about the journey. You allow things to unfold as they are meant to, without resistance. One of the best ways to practice detachment is through mindfulness. Be present in the moment. When you are fully engaged in the now, you are not obsessing over the future or clinging to the past. You are simply experiencing life as it comes. Meditation, deep breathing, and affirmations can also help shift your mindset. When you find yourself feeling anxious about an outcome, remind yourself, I release the need to control. I trust that everything is unfolding perfectly. I am at peace with whatever comes my way. Detachment is the secret to a peaceful and fulfilling life because it removes the burden of needing things to be a certain way. It allows you to flow with life rather than fight against it. It frees you from the chains of expectation and fear. When you detach, you do not lose anything. You gain everything. You gain freedom, peace, and a deep trust in the universe. The moment you stop gripping so tightly, everything that is meant for you begins to flow effortlessly. Let go, trust, and allow life to unfold in its perfect rhythm. You will be amazed at the beauty that arises when you surrender to the flow. Your vibration is the energy you carry, the frequency at which you resonate. Everything in the universe, including you, is made up of energy. Your thoughts, emotions, and beliefs shape your personal vibration, determining the kind of experiences you attract into your life. When you operate at a high vibration, you feel lighter, happier, and more in flow with life. You attract positive experiences, loving relationships, and opportunities that align with your highest good. But when your vibration is low, you may feel stuck, drained, or surrounded by negativity. The key to transforming your life is learning how to raise your vibration so you can align with the reality you truly. Raising your vibration starts with awareness. Pay attention to how you feel. Your emotions are powerful indicators of your energetic state. When you feel joy, gratitude, and love, your vibration is high. When you experience fear, resentment, or doubt, your energy becomes heavy and dense. Shifting your vibration is not about denying negative emotions, but about consciously choosing to elevate your state of being. One of the most powerful ways to raise your vibration is through gratitude. Gratitude instantly shifts your focus from lack to abundance. Instead of dwelling on what is missing, you begin to recognize the blessings that already exist in your life. Start each day by listing a few things you are grateful for. It could be something as simple as the warmth of the sun, the sound of laughter, or the comfort of your home. When you cultivate a mindset of gratitude, you train your energy to attract more things to be thankful for. Your thoughts also play a major role in your vibration. Every thought you think sends out an energetic frequency. If you constantly dwell on worries, limitations, or past regrets, you lower your vibration. But when you choose empowering thoughts, when you affirm your worth, believe in your dreams, and trust in the universe, you elevate your energy. Begin to monitor your inner dialogue. If you catch yourself thinking negatively, gently shift your focus. Replace self-doubt with self-love. Replace fear with faith. Choose thoughts that uplift and empower you. The people you surround yourself with also influence your vibration. Energy is contagious. If you spend time with those who are negative, complaining, or draining, their energy will lower your own. But when you connect with people who are positive, kind, and uplifting, your energy naturally rises. Protect your vibration by being mindful of the company you keep, set healthy boundaries with those who bring negativity into your space, and instead, seek out relationships that nourish your soul. Your physical body is an important part of your energetic state. Movement is a powerful way to raise your vibration. Exercise, dancing, or even a simple walk in nature can shift your energy instantly. The food you consume also affects your vibration. Fresh, whole, and natural foods carry a higher energy than processed, artificial, or unhealthy choices. Treat your body with love by nourishing it with high vibrational foods, staying hydrated, and getting enough rest. When your body is thriving, your energy naturally elevates. Another powerful practice for raising your vibration is meditation. When you quiet your mind and connect with stillness, you align with a higher frequency. Meditation allows you to release stress, let go of negative thoughts, and return to a state of inner peace. Even just a few minutes a day can create a profound shift in your energy. As you breathe deeply and tune into the present moment, you raise your vibration and open yourself to divine guidance. Music and sound can also transform your energy. Have you ever noticed how a certain song can instantly uplift your mood? Sound carries frequency, and high vibrational music, mantras, or even the soothing sounds of nature can help shift your energy. Be intentional about the sounds you expose yourself to. Listen to music that inspires, relaxes, and energizes you. Let sound be a tool to elevate your state of being. Acts of kindness and love are some of the highest vibrational energies. When you give from a place of genuine love, whether it is a smile, a kind word, or a helping hand, you not only uplift others, but you also raise your own vibration. Love is the highest frequency in the universe. When you operate from love, you align yourself with the most powerful energy available. Practice compassion, forgiveness, and kindness daily, and watch how your energy transforms. Letting go of what no longer serves you is another important step in raising your vibration. Holding on to past pain, grudges, or limiting beliefs creates energetic blocks. When you release resentment, fear, and attachment to the past, you free yourself to rise into a higher state of being. Forgiveness is not about excusing the actions of others. It is about liberating yourself from the weight of the past. Let go and create space for new blessings to enter your life. As you raise your vibration, you will notice a shift in your external world. Opportunities will flow effortlessly, relationships will become more harmonious, and you will feel more in tune with the rhythm of life. The universe responds to your energy, and when you vibrate at a high frequency, you attract experiences that match your elevated state. Remember, raising your vibration is a daily practice. It is not about perfection, but about conscious effort. Every thought you choose, every action you take, and every emotion you nurture contributes to your energetic frequency. Choose to elevate. Choose to vibrate at the frequency of love, joy, and abundance. And as you do, you will find that life begins to align in beautiful and miraculous ways. There is a perfect time for everything. The universe moves in divine order, orchestrating events in ways beyond human understanding. Yet, in moments of waiting, we often grow impatient. We want answers now, results now, success now, but life does not operate on our schedule. It unfolds according to divine timing, which is always perfect, even when it does not align with our expectations. Trusting in divine timing means surrendering the need to control when and how things happen. It means knowing deep in your heart that what is meant for you will come at exactly the right moment. Many times we push and force, thinking that if we try harder or worry more, we can make things happen faster. But the more we chase, the more we create resistance. Have you ever noticed that when you desperately want something, it seems to stay just out of reach? And yet, when you let go, when you stop obsessing, things have a way of working themselves out effortlessly. This is the power of divine timing. When you release control and trust that everything is unfolding as it should, you move into a state of peace and alignment. Sometimes delays are blessings in disguise. What looks like rejection is actually redirection. What feels like stagnation is actually preparation. You may not see it in the moment, but every experience, every pause, every detour is serving a higher purpose. Perhaps you were meant to grow a little more before receiving what you desire. Perhaps what you thought you wanted was not truly meant for you. Or perhaps the universe is aligning something even greater than you imagined. Think about the times in your life when things did not go as planned. Maybe a job opportunity fell through, a relationship ended, or a goal you worked hard for did not materialize. At the time, it may have felt frustrating or painful, but looking back, you may see how those moments led you to something better. Perhaps a door closed, only for a better one to open later. Perhaps a delay allowed you to develop skills, meet the right people, or gain the wisdom you needed for the next step. Trusting divine timing does not mean being passive. It does not mean sitting back and waiting for life to happen to you. It means taking inspired action while knowing that the results will come when the time is right. It means planting the seeds but allowing nature to decide when they will bloom. You do your part, set your intentions, take aligned steps, and stay open to opportunities, but you release attachment to the timeline. You trust that if something is meant for you, it will arrive at the perfect moment. Patience is one of the greatest lessons we learn when embracing divine timing. In a world that values instant gratification, patience can feel difficult. But patience is not about doing nothing. It is about having faith. It is about maintaining a positive, expectant energy while allowing things to unfold naturally. When you are patient, you remain at peace even in the unknown. You trust that every moment is leading you exactly where you need to be. Faith is another key to trusting divine timing. It is easy to have faith when everything is going well, but real faith is believing even when there is no visible evidence. It is knowing that the universe is always working behind the scenes, even when you cannot see the results yet. Faith is understanding that delays are not denials. What is meant for you cannot be taken away, and what is not meant for you will never truly fulfill you. One way to strengthen your trust in divine timing is through surrender. Surrender does not mean giving up. It means letting go of fear, doubt, and the need for control. It means shifting from, when will it happen, to, I trust that it will happen at the right time. It is a shift from anxiety to peace, from doubt to certainty. When you surrender, you allow miracles to unfold. Another powerful practice is to stay present. Often we become so focused on the future that we miss the beauty of now. We think, I will be happy when I get that job, when I meet the right person, when I reach that goal. But life is happening now. The present moment is where your power lies. When you focus on the now, you align yourself with the flow of life, making it easier for blessings to come your way. Gratitude is also essential in trusting divine timing. Instead of focusing on what has not yet arrived, focus on what you already have. Every experience, every lesson, every small victory is part of your journey. When you appreciate the present, you attract more to be grateful for. Gratitude shifts your energy from lack to abundance, helping you align with the divine flow. Trusting divine timing is about understanding that everything is happening for you, not against you. Life is always working in your favor, even when it does not seem that way. Every delay, every redirection, every moment of waiting is shaping you into the person you are meant to become. What is meant for you will never miss you, and what misses you. So breathe, relax, trust. Let go of timelines, expectations, and the illusion of control. Know that you are on the right path even when you cannot see the destination. Trust that the universe is guiding you with wisdom and love. Everything is unfolding exactly as it should, and when the time is right, all that is meant for you will come. I am a magnet for my desires. Everything I seek is already seeking me. The universe is abundant, and I am aligned with the natural flow of prosperity, love, and joy. As I declare this truth, I feel a deep shift within me. My energy changes, my thoughts expand, my heart opens. I am no longer chasing or struggling, I am attracting. The first step to becoming a magnet for my desires is knowing that I am already worthy. I do not have to earn my desires. I do not have to prove myself. I do not have to beg or plead with the universe. I am already enough exactly as I am. When I truly believe in my worth, my energy becomes irresistible. The people, opportunities, and blessings I seek naturally find their way to me because I am vibrating at the frequency of receiving. I release all doubt and fear because I understand that doubt pushes away what I desire. When I worry or question whether I will receive, I create resistance. But when I trust, when I surrender, I allow my desires to flow effortlessly into my life. Just as a magnet does not chase what it attracts, I do not chase. I align. I focus on becoming the version of myself who already has what I seek. I step into that energy, that confidence, that certainty. And as I do, the universe responds in kind. I understand that my thoughts are powerful. Every thought I think sends a signal to the universe, shaping my reality. If I focus on lack, I attract lack. If I focus on abundance, I attract abundance. So I choose my thoughts wisely. I choose to see possibility where others see obstacles. I choose to believe in miracles even when they are not yet visible. I choose to affirm my power, my worth, and my ability to manifest all that I desire. Gratitude is my secret weapon. I do not wait for my desires to manifest before feeling grateful. I feel grateful now. Gratitude aligns me with the frequency of receiving. When I appreciate what I already have, I invite more blessings into my life. I celebrate the small wins. I acknowledge the progress I have made. I trust that everything is unfolding perfectly, even when I cannot yet see the full picture. I also recognize that detachment is key. I do not cling to my desires with desperation. I do not demand how or when they will arrive. I trust divine timing. I trust that what is meant for me will find its way effortlessly. Instead of focusing on the outcome, I focus on the feeling. How will I feel when my desires manifest? Loved, successful, free? I embody those feelings now. I live in the energy of already having, and because I feel it, I attract it. I surround myself with positivity. I protect my energy. I choose relationships that uplift me, conversations that inspire me, and environments that nourish my spirit. I refuse to entertain negativity, gossip, or doubt. My energy is sacred, and I only allow into my space what aligns with my highest good. The more I raise my vibration, the more effortlessly I attract what is meant for me. I affirm daily, I am a magnet for my desires. I say it with conviction, I say it with certainty. I say it because I know it is true. Every time I affirm this, my subconscious mind rewires itself to believe it. And when my mind believes it, my reality reflects it. I walk with confidence, knowing that everything I desire is already on its way. I am patient and unwavering in my faith. I do not let temporary setbacks shake me. I know that delays are not denials. I trust that sometimes the universe is aligning something even greater than what I imagined. I do not give up. I do not lose hope. I hold my vision close to my heart and continue moving forward with trust and ease. Every day I see evidence of my magnetism, a chance encounter, a new opportunity, an unexpected blessing. These are all signs that my energy is working in my favor. I take inspired action when called, but I also allow the magic of the universe to unfold naturally. I no longer force. I flow. I no longer worry. I stand in my power, knowing that I am the creator of my reality. I claim my desires boldly. I step into the energy of already having. I radiate confidence, joy, and certainty. And because I am aligned, because I believe, because I trust, I am a magnet for love. I am a magnet for abundance. I am a magnet for success. I am a magnet for joy. I am a magnet for miracles. I do not chase. I do not doubt. I do not worry. I attract, I receive, I manifest. And so it is.